We have green flags over here.
Not even without. Not even without. Where's Steven? Where's the Lunan?
The greenest flag of all. This is before.
The third one, they're like, well, wait a minute. Well, if the apostles were so holy, then maybe we...
Okay guys, it is Lockwood, October 2025, and I'm here with
Isaac.
And where are you from?
I am from San Marcos.
And what is one of your favorite Bible verses?
My favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 25:9. And this shall be said in that day, Lo, this is our God, and we have waited for him, and he will save us. This is the Lord. We have waited for him, and he will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
What is something you would tell someone who has never been to camp or doesn't really go out much? What would you tell that person?
I would tell the person that it's a truly blessing. It's a true blessing that you encounter God in like no other manner. In his presence, you feel it like you're filled with it, and yeah, I would say that.
Thank you. Okay guys, we're here at Lockwood, October 2025, and I'm here with
Julie.
And where are you from?
I'm originally from Cookville, Tennessee.
And is this your first time at camp?
Yes, at least at Lockwood.
Okay. And what are you most excited about?
Mostly excited to hear what today's service will bring us.
Okay. And what, as someone who lives in Tennessee, I know that there's not that many services or churches over there. What is something that you tell the youth here who might take it for granted that we're able to come to so many services?
I'd say take it all in, breathe it all in, take advantage of what you're learning. Definitely try and rehearse more of what you're learning. For us in Cookville, Tennessee, we do only have a few services, but even then, in our spare time, we find ways to worship, or we find other days to just try and go do something with our youth. So I would just say, just take it all in and don't take it for granted. Enjoy the moment and share those moments with each other.
What is something the Lord has been speaking to you personally this year?
I believe that personally this year, the Lord has been speaking to me within my family. I feel that there has been many trials, especially with personally my family. I feel like today, in this modern time as well, has been showing us a lot, and that the Lord is really moving through in this year. So it has taught me a lot to grow and to seek Him and find Him and be closer to Him more.
Thank you.
That we also be doers, Lord God, and we take the message back home with us, Lord, that we put into practice whatever it is that you want to speak to us.
Quiero estar, Señor, quiero estar en tu presencia. Alza la voz, raise your voice and tell the Lord. Y poderte contemplar, recibir la gloria, al que es digno de recibir el honor. Levantemos nuestras manos y adoremos a Jesús, Cordero de gloria. Exaltemos su incomparable majestad.
In order for him to increase, we must decrease. He wants to follow me. You must give up and give in. Very powerful. He says, all things are lawful. In other words, I'm free to, I'm using the social media example. Hey, social media is not illegal. All things are lawful. Social media is lawful. But then he says this, but not all things that are lawful are beneficial. See, that's where everybody trips up. Because everybody just simply sees things as black and white. Oh, this is not bad. Oh. But how good is it good? See, nobody asks a second question. The third question, nobody asks the next question either. Nobody asks the next question of, is it, okay, it's not bad, but is it beneficial to me? And if it is, how beneficial it is to my walk with God, to my relationship with God, how beneficial is it? See, nobody goes that far to question. Oh, it's not bad. Boom, head on. This applies not just to the example I'm using of social media. Therefore, I will not put myself under the power of any what? Any of the things that are lawful, but they're not beneficial. But because they're not beneficial, I'm not going to allow myself to be put under the power, the authority of this to take control over my life.
Isaiah will go with you. Wait, what? I got you.
The awareness of God's presence, it allows us then to acknowledge Him, to begin to acknowledge Him in all our ways.
She asked you about
We gotta talk about it.
Abraham's wife or something?
No, that was Pabo.
I came up and I was like,
What did she ask you about?
Something Revelations.
Photographer or what?
Huh?
Are you photographer or what? Are you vlogging? No, he did the academy. Oh, academy, yeah. So right now he's in Seattle. His last step, so he got hired.
You began saying that, right? Which is none of us would you stay with the people. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Lockwood, October 2025, and I'm here with.
Karen. My name is Karen.
My name is Josh.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
I'm from Somerville,
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
We congregate together.
And what is something that the Lord has taught you this year personally?
What the Lord has taught me or been speaking to me this year is to be consistent with His Word and staying connected with Him.
Well, to keep going on the goods and the bad. Yeah.
And what is something you would say to those, especially here, who I guess you could say have access to the church more often than you do? What would you say to someone who could be taken for granted the opportunity to be able to just go to services, see other youth? What would you tell that person?
Well, from experience, I grew up in Salinas. I grew up in this ministry, in this church, and I took it for granted. And when I knew that I was moving out, and I experienced, I will always hear either Pastor or Brother Johnny telling me that do not take anything for granted. And I feel like I did that. I felt like I did, and now I see all the here in California. You guys go to services and a lot of activities, and in the East Coast we hardly have any of that. And it's, to be honest, it's just do not take it for granted, because you never know if it's going to be taken away from us, especially because of the times that we are living in. You never know when we're going to have the freedom of speech or the freedom of religion. And yeah.
Well, basically the same thing she said.
Well, it's because like he grew up his whole life in the East Coast, so it's his not first time, but he's been coming to more of activities. But
So what has your experience been coming to these services?
Well, it's been good. It's been helping me a lot growing up and spiritually.
Have you met any new people?
Yes, a lot.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Hey guys, it is Lockwood, October 2025, and I'm here with.
Judith and
Alexa Pena.
And where are you guys from?
I am from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
And what is something that the Lord has taught you this year personally?
Personally, this year, the Lord has been teaching me more about to rely more on Him and to just have my eyes set on Him and no one else, because many times I intend to rely more on people that I see more than God that I cannot see, but I know that He's there with me and He's been always faithful, and I have to remember myself that He's been faithful and that He's always been there for me, and He's the only one that will ever fill my my void and my emptiness and that I need.
What's something you've learned or something that the Lord has taught you this year? Experience, or just a lesson, or just a verse that has been speaking to you, that really stood out to you.
Has been really speaking to me. To just trust in Him, to not rely on my own strength, but to rely on His strength alone, and to also um, find encouragement in His own work, and nowhere else.
Handle those that handle His holy things and His holy presence in a manner that it should not be. Handle the holy things of God and do not handle His presence with awe, with fear, with reverence, with humility, with a sense of unworthiness, with obedience, with gratitude, with surrender. They handled them lightly. They treated it. They treated the holy things of God and they treated His holy presence as common ground.
Okay, guys, it is Lockwood, October 2025, and I'm here with.
Nafi Sanchez.
And where are you from?
I'm from Oceanside, California.
And what is something that the Lord has taught you this year personally, or an experience that's helped your walk with God?
I feel like I've had pretty impactful experiences at work. This past summer, I got the privilege to work with second graders, and that was like my first time working with that age range. And I had a like incident where I felt very overwhelmed, and like it was kind of traumatic. Like not to make it a big deal, but it was something that definitely impacted me because I went home crying that day because of how overwhelmed that day was. But something really meaningful that my mom told me was that everything that the Lord is allowing you to go through, even if it's something small or like a big trial, it's all for a purpose. It's all eventually gonna come true. And she was just kind of encouraging me that like, hey, maybe this is just God preparing you for motherhood. You don't know, you know. And I was like, okay, fine. Like it just makes me see like the positive things in everything. And like I feel like working with kids, it really like convicts me to see the positive. Like you kind of need to, you know, have a positive mindset and just, you know, because you're helping children. So that's something that has helped me.
And we're now at the pretty much last day of Lockwood. We've had 3 services already. What is something that has impacted you the most or stuck out the most from these last few days?
Yeah, I feel like something that is kind of ringing to my ear is that God gives us so many chances. Like He keeps calling us, like service after service. Like this isn't the first time that Pastor has been preaching about like surrendering or being worthy. You know, it's like a constant reminder that we need. Yes, but it's also like in a way God is calling us, you know, like not only is He reminding us, but He keeps calling us. He keeps having mercy upon us to say, hey, now's your time to surrender. Hey, now's your time to like give it all to God. Like He keeps warning us that He is coming soon. And I feel like this service was just another one of those moments. And then the prayer was just tremendous. It was beautiful, like always. Like if you guys ever have the chance to like go to these services, especially Lockwood, you know, I encourage you to. But yeah,
Thank you.